And kind of just to piggyback off of what you said real quick though, but that I've always told my chat that it's like a circle. I always tell
Mhm.
them it's a circle because when they're amped up, I get amped up. And that doesn't necessarily mean hype trains, right?
Mhm.
Like that's just when the chat is talking, they're getting involved and they're getting involved in your gameplay and stuff like that. Like it's for me, it's a circle. They amp me up, I amp them up, and it just keeps going and going and going. So
Mhm.
I agree, man. I've always fed off the chat, and I think the chat feeds off me. So sometimes I'm telling them, like, guys, please wake up. I need to wake up. I need you guys to wake up. Like, so but what do I get from it? You know, um, I've been toying a lot lately with different thoughts, I guess, with how to process currently what's going through. I don't want to get all weird on you, but uh, I kind of have almost a little bit of imposter syndrome, I think it's called,
What
where
do you
it's
mean, imposter syndrome?
this. So first of all, it doesn't feel real. Um,
Okay.
where I've gotten to today, and I'm not even that like super successful. I would consider myself a very established streamer, but I'm not like super famous or anything like that. And I never thought I'd get to this point today, and it doesn't feel real. And I feel like the moment I wake up, it's gonna disappear. So like I'm currently fighting and toying with
Hmm.
understanding the journey I'm on right now,
Right.
kind of accepting it, enjoying the ride instead of kind of clutching on for dear life. Like I'm on a rocket right now. Like where the fuck is this going? How it's scary. And I feel like the higher I get, the more responsibility I have, and the more responsibility I have, I feel like a guy on a unicycle who's got those poles and he's balancing all these plates,
Yep.
and at any second I'm going to lose my balance and so I'll come crashing down. So I've been trying to kind of I guess get my bearings as far as like where this is going.
Right.
And I don't know, man. Like I guess I've never experienced this before. I never thought I'd get to the point where I am. So I'm just kind of, I guess, trying to digest and understand and process how to deal with it, if that makes any sense at all.
Oh, it does completely. Like, do you have a production team to help you at all?
Yeah, so I have one, two, three. I got like four right hand men that are
Okay.
like my go-to guys that are kind of they are me when I'm not there.
Right.
Then I have the entire mod team. I have an outreach team. I got a team that's talking to like super successful YouTubers and stuff like that. Just constantly being my bridges and connecting to other people, sending clips. They're also doing stuff like sending clips to YouTube channels, and some of those like GameSprout and some of those will pick up your clips, and that's
Right.
free advertisement. So you should be spamming your clips, brother. If you
Ooh.
got a good juicy clip, you should be sending it to all those YouTube channels out there because that's free advertisement.
Okay.
That's hundreds of thousands of free views, man, if they take it. So
Okay. Yeah, I
but
never
I
thought
got
about that. Damn.
oh yeah, man. I'll give you some tricks to the trade, 100%, man. So I got an outreach team. I got I call it my captains. I got my lieutenants. I got my mod team. Yeah, oh yeah, I got an entire machine working 24/7, even when the stream's off. So
That's brilliant. I never even thought of that.
you'll get there, brother. You'll get there, and then you're gonna be sitting. You're gonna come back to this conversation. You're gonna be like, I fucking get it. So
Right. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited. You know, like watching you and the other streamers that I admire who do this a lot, if not more than full time, is what I would say when you incorporate, the IRL into your virtual world. You start to mesh over into that really awesome zone, which I think we
Yeah.
live in this modern age, which is a mesh between virtual and real. You know, you don't necessarily have to be next to somebody to form a great relationship with them if you know them,
I agree.
right?
So no, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh, of course. I have to ask, what would you say is the one sort of downside that a streamer has to face on the daily?
Ooh. I got a list, bro.
Mm.
I think the most daunting thing that every streamer faces is that the entire machine is working against you.
Yeah.
The entire machine, the algorithm, everything is working against you because to include me, I'm in the same category as you.
Mm.
We are low men on the totem pole, brother.
Right.
Unless you got 1,000 viewers watching you, the algorithm is not going to help you.
Right.
It's not. You're going to have to take every advantage you get. You're going to have to work twice as hard, 3 times, 4 times as hard as all the other streamers. because Twitch, I believe to a certain point, rewards people who are making the money because it's a business. A lot of people think it's the algorithm is random. I do not. They're a business, and they want to push people who are going to make the money. It's plain and simple. So the machine is working against us, brother, and you're going to have to find those ways and loopholes to bypass the machine. And I can give you some tips and tricks off stream, because there's some stuff that are like, I feel like are almost trade secrets that I've found out, and it helped me a lot. So yeah, I would give you some tips off stream. But I think the biggest thing you face, brother, is that there is the 0.001% that turned on their camera and the algorithm hit just right, and you've seen it before, man. I'm sure you've seen those people
skyrocket,
who is a literal plank of wood in their chair, like zero personality. They're not even good at the game, but everybody's just, and they're not even kind. They're not even nice people. They're rude, and people are just throwing money at them, right?
Yeah.
And then you see other people who are absolutely killing it, humble, super kind, wonderful people, and they're just not getting it. So the 99.999% of us are going to have to climb the ladder one rung at a time, and we're going to fight the machine. And I think that's the thing that every streamer faces. And I tell every streamer, like, I've had so many people come in the stream like, hey, Sarge, I think I'm just going to start streaming, and that's what I'm going to pursue as my career. And I was like, man, don't do that. Have a job.
Yeah.
Have a supplement income. Do streaming as a hobby.
Yeah.
If it grows and goes somewhere and you can make a living off of it, then then you consider it. But if you are just going in, that's like saying, hey, I'm going to drop everything, go out to Las Vegas and become the next Brad Pitt. Does it happen?
That's right.
Sure. Isn't going to happen to you? Probably not. So I don't mean to crush people's dreams, but it's just like, you got to have a pinch of reality in there too, so you don't get lost.
Oh, 100%. Everybody expects it for nothing. And, I've even gotten a few DMs myself at my super low level, and that, how do you get to this and that? And my first question is, do you share any of your clips anywhere on Reddit or Facebook and anything? And they go, no, I don't even take clips. Nobody takes clips for me. I'm like, well, it's time to start taking clips for yourself then, I guess.
You're gonna have to put that extra work in. You're gonna have people understand that streaming is a 24/7 job. It doesn't end when the camera's off. When the camera's off, you got to be going. You got to be editing videos. You got to be posting clips and videos on every single social. You got to be networking. You got to be reaching out to other streamers. Every time you collab with somebody, every time you're with somebody, that's a chance for more eyes and more views. It's a constant, never-ending machine. And I think a lot of people, when they figure that out, they realize it's not for them, because success, most, I say most, not all, most people can have it. They're just not willing to put in the work that it takes.
That's right. Yeah.
So people don't understand that it takes a lot of work, a lot. So
sleepless nights, getting up early, 100-hour weeks plus. Yep. Especially when you incorporate editing and any sort of additional content creation, like social media for Instagram, TikTok, whatever. That's all hours upon hours upon hours. For me, it's natural. Like I started all this as a hobby. One day I was playing video games. I realized I had 600 hours in Arma, and I was like, maybe I should make a video or two and not just waste my time playing games that nobody believes I did this or that. So that's how I started. And then it evolved.
You know what I could see you doing, brother? Not trying to weird you out. This is just one content creator to another.
Of course.
Is you have a really nice speaking voice. I think you could do some awesome YouTube videos, like just the ones of gameplay and talking over. Absolutely, man. 100%.
I'm honored to hear that. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I think there's things that really matter and give you the best chance. So I always tell people, when it becomes a streamer, it's a formula. All right. And that formula doesn't equal X, which equals success. It equals the best chance at achieving success, but it's not guaranteed. You can give yourself the best chance, but it's never guaranteed.
Yeah.
And one of the things is having a good voice. So a good microphone, a good camera, good stage presence, and the list goes on and on and on. But having a good voice is a huge check, man, because I've literally had people have told me before, they're like, and I've never heard this until I became a streamer, but they're like, I don't care about guns. I actually don't care about your gameplay. I just could hear you speak all day. And I was like, okay, well, that's weird, but hey, if you like it, you like it. So
you 100% have a radio voice. And ironically, something again that I took a cue from you, and I was like, I need to adjust my settings so they're like perfect. It's audio visual, right? So you want to have that that fully established presence, and then give the video. Doesn't matter even half as much as long as you have your voice, you know.
That's coming from a boom mic on your headset?
This is my headset.
That is impressive. Wow. That is a really nice, is that a really nice headset? How much does that thing cost?
This is the Sennheiser GSP 360.
Oh, there you go. Sennheiser. Yeah, they make good stuff. I love
German
their headphones.
audio. But yeah, I gave up the boom mic in season 3 or 4. I like having the ability to be exclamatory and like roll right back without losing my audio, and I didn't want to wear a lapel, so this was my solution. And thanks to a VST plugin for all of my like audio improvement, that's how I get that.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic for a boom mic or for a headset microphone. I didn't realize until I looked at your screen again. I was like, well, okay, interesting. That sounds really good, but
right? Just wait till you see what I can do with the boom mic.
wow.